Riley said he saw the bat. Is he here too?
In Arkham City? Why would he come here? You guys just need to chill the hell out.
It's Batman!
What the hell?
Sorry to disappoint you boys.
It's
It's
Batwoman.
just little old me.
This is the combat. It's really good. X to strike. Come on, I already know that. I'm a master at this game, boy. But yeah, so I'm back into the Let's Playing biz, and well, I understand why I left. I just like kind of regret leaving a little bit. I think I've gotten much better at the combat, even in just like the short amount of time between my Batman Arkham Let's Plays and this. Because I'm getting back into this because even though no one really watched this,
It's time to get
I
what
at
I
least
came for
found
out
it
of
fun
that
to make.
safe.
But you can hear my voice is a little deeper and a little bit more nasally. Well, at least
Try and get
nasally
one over
whenever it's
on me,
recorded.
will you? I don't think so.
Get your filthy paws off that now.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss.
Strange? You won't get away with this.
I already have.
This is Vicky Vale, reporting live from Arkham City, the controversial super prison built right here in the heart of Gotham. In a few moments, Bruce Wayne will be live on stage to explain his sudden interest in Gotham politics.
Billionaire, Vicky.
I assumed that you thought yourself untouchable. Well, as you can see, no one is untouchable.
Thank you! Thank you, Gotham! Imprisoned behind these walls, gang leaders are fighting a bloody war in the middle of our once great city. Every inmate from Arkham Asylum and Blackgate Prison has been relocated to this facility. How can this be safe for the people of Gotham? Shut Arkham City down. It's out of control.
Shut it down. By the end of tonight, I will be a hero, just like you. Batman.
Today, I'm starting the campaign to close Arkham City and make Gotham safe again.
Remember, Wayne is the priority target.
Surround him!
Hands in the air, Wayne. We have Wayne.
Target secured.
I feel I should thank you. Capturing Bruce Wayne is so much easier than Batman. And now that we have you, Protocol 10 is ready to begin. It will be my legacy, a monument to your failure. And if you try to stop me, I guarantee everyone will know your secret.
And congratulations, that was about a couple minutes of like mediocre commentary over gameplay that feels very like strangely put before the like what would usually be the opening cutscene in the game. Because yes, I do have the Catwoman DLC. It's like one of the very few like pieces of DLC I've bought for like any game. On the DLC scale, it's pretty good for most DLC. A lot of DLC, especially more recently, has been like just basically like parts of the game that really should have been within the actual game, but were locked away behind a paywall and put into DLC. Now I'm gonna be a rebel. I'm gonna get into line B.
Let me go!
Man, I'm such a rebel being in line B. Such a rebel punk.
Line A, now!
Okay, fine.
Wait! You're in line A. Move it! Hey, wait! I hear penguins put a price on your head. I'm cashing you in.
You two get out of the way. Wayne, get your ass up here.
Dwayne.
Break it up, man.
Lower your weapons.
Oh, I wasn't
Mr.
supposed to.
Wayne will not be
Wait,
any
was I
trouble.
supposed to move forward?
Will you,
I think,
Mr. Wayne?
I think I was just part of the game.
The cuffs can stay on.
I shouldn't
We
be
don't want to
asking
make
these
things
questions.
too
Like, I
easy.
played this section again like a week ago.
Can't believe it.
Bruce Wayne? Great. There I was reporting on your crummy press conference, and now here we both are. I guess that'll teach you to get involved in politics, won't it?
Listen to me carefully. When they open the door, do
Turning the
not
brightness
panic.
down.
Do you think I'm taking
Over
advice
here,
from some guy
actually.
who's never even been in a fight?
They're trying to
That
scare
line
us.
is funny.
Sorry, man. It's every man for himself.
I think I can only use like the X attack, nothing fancy. Usually it's like a bad sign whenever I'm just mashing the X button instead of doing anything correctly. Hey, why won't this person be knocked down?
On your feet, Ryder. I said get up.
Well, look who it is. Welcome to hell, Brucey boy.
This is gonna happen a lot in this
Night
game. Of just like
night.
points where you have to take damage, they're just unavoidable.
Wakey, wakey, Wayne.
Lee Banyard.
Oh, what's up? Oh, you remember me? I'm touched. Your family destroyed mine, Wayne. This, well, let's just call this good old-fashioned revenge.
Am I supposed to do something? I think I am. Oh, you do the counter.
Get him!
I think it's like another section of like damage that was like mandatory.
Someone, open this freaking gate!
Oh yeah, and that's how he loses the handcuffs. Now I'm unstoppable. Still in the we're still in tutorial mode, having the thing on screen saying X to strike. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't remove that, even though you already got like that X to strike command for Catwoman. Look around. Wait, that's the Ace Chemicals building. I'm basically ignoring most of the dialogue.
I watched your incarceration on the evening news.
Shimmy.
Was getting yourself arrested a part of your plan all along?
Not
Basically
exactly.
ignoring
Although I
most of
did
the
get some
dialogue and
one-on-one
just,
time
like,
with Hugo Strange.
where
how
I'd
was
usually
that?
get like
Not
details
good.
of what to do
He knows that Bruce Wayne is
from
Batman.
like the.
He also told me that something called Protocol 10 will make him famous. I can't
I'm
leave
mostly
Arkham
not
City
listening to
until I
the
find
dialogue
out what it
as
is.
much, and I'm just like kind of using the my memory of the game to like really kind of like for me to like find out what I need to do
Did it arrive,
and
sir?
like get through the sections, because there's a lot of like clues and stuff that make this game a lot easier if you just
Right
listen
on
to the
time.
dialogue that you can easily miss. If you're just like not paying attention. But also like this game is still hand-holdy enough that you can kind of still play without audio. At least it is on some of the easier difficulties. I could try harder difficulties, but I'm just not that good of a gamer in general. But during that frame, I always just imagine like Batman stuffing like a whole sub into his face while he's putting back on the mask. I don't know why, I always
took an
think of it
encryption
and it
key
just
from a
makes me
Tiger
crap
gun.
up.
I'm going to hack into their
crap up.
communications.
See, now we're introduced to a gadget that I believe wasn't in the last game. I could be wrong. And you have to like decode the messages here.
All units, this is Air Tiger 4. We have confirmation that prisoner 4011 is in the courthouse. I repeat,
Just say
Catwoman is
4011.
in the courthouse.
Could have saved some valuable time.
Affirmative. Target is being held by Dent. We believe he intends to kill her. How should we proceed? Stand down.
There might have been some tension in this moment if I wasn't just playing as Catwoman at the beginning.
Good.
No, it does not.
Yeah, this is like the first section where you really get to fight like a big mob of enemies.
If there's one person in Arkham City who knows
I've
what's
gotten
really
pretty
going
good at
on,
the
it's
combat,
her.
so these early game combat stages won't be.
I need to find Catwoman now.
Struggle. I also am now using like more of like kind of the controller trigger things. Now, the controller trigger like attacks and stuff to like do quick throw batarangs.
It's him.
Yeah, I've been around. I've been playing this game again. You know, just getting ready for like the Halloween spooky season, and stuff. You know, really getting into that mood. Even though I often find myself playing these games even more in November and even December. Even more so now because of like the whole Batman Arkham Origins basically being a Christmas game, and not even like doing some cheesy advertising. Well, with like Batman versus Santa or something funny like that. Doug Funny like that from, you know, Doug Funny from the hit Nickelodeon show Doug. I just instinctively grappled up there, but like I think you most people would like go directly for that door, but I believe that door is locked. It's like a common thing that kind of pops up in the Batman Arkham games, is that like there's always some kind of like obvious entrance to the place, like just being the front door, and it turns out that it's locked and you have to like go into some other entrance.
To get ourselves some respect. Be here.
Honestly, it's kind of a little bit overused, but it never really becomes stale because they managed to like
justice after all. Screw justice.
Well, this is a cutscene. I should be quiet for this.
Beer us.
Bring out the defendant.
You certainly know how to keep a girl hanging, Harv. Hey, you had some work done.
That's for stealing from us. No one steals from us.
I'm sorry I've been a bad kitty. Untie me, and I'll make it up to you.
Let's see if the coin thinks you're telling the truth.
Right now.
This court is now in session.
Order in the court.
Order in the court, sir.
Taking out the thug with the gun is the key. Without him, the rest of the room won't be a problem.
That's more like it. Welcome, people of Arkham City.
See, the knockdown smash should probably like alert them.
Fresh.
I'm not sure if people like actually see me up here, and that's like how I get lured into combat. So usually I like listen to the dialogue here, but and like just kind of let it play out. But since I'm like in a Let's Play format, I don't think I'm gonna be doing as much of that. Even though I probably should, because
grab him and cut him in two.
So basically they make like the. I thought this was like a bigger combat encounter with more people getting distracted. The actual gameplay, but I thought there'd be more people than this, or I thought I remember there was more people than this in this combat encounter. But no, like 90% of them just flee at the sight of Batman, which is too scared of me. Something that would not be done later on in the game. Everyone he's just like wanting to fight me constantly. How did I let myself take a hit from that guy? Okay, my combat skills are suffering a little bit because I have to make commentary and play.
Overruled.
And another point where you have to take damage that just can't be avoided. That happens a lot in this game specifically.
Which one lets me out of here alive?
Not this one. Time to die.
I vote for a stay of execution.
This is probably, I don't know if this is like still the best game in my collection.
No gun harm?
Because they have like some stuff like
this
Mario
is gonna hurt.
64 and Mario Galaxy.
2 guns, bitch.
This is just the Mario games. I think some people even like Portal 2 more. I'm not one of those, but I really like the game.
Cats who have 9 lives.
But yeah, for the longest time I didn't even have a Nintendo console, I believe, so I really couldn't
How's it hanging, Harv?
play a lot of the Mario games.
Come to Kitty. Anyone ever tell you that you're full of surprises?
I figured you could use my help, Selena.
You're right. I think I chipped a nail back there.
Funny.
Doug Funny from the
So what do
hit
you need,
Nickelodeon
Mr.
show.
Detective?
Protocol
Doug
10.
Hit
What do you
Nickelodeon
know,
show the
Selena?
early 90s.
Never heard of it.
That's not what I wanted to hear. What about Strange?
I don't trust him.
Yeah, what is Strange?
He's been missing for
boy?
years, and then is suddenly put in charge of running Arkham City. Rumor has it he's been working with Joker, planning something very special just for you. Maybe that's Protocol 10.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat.
Time to kill your favorite cat. How did I get that wrong? The words are right on screen.
District Attorney here said something. What the hell?
See you soon, bats.
This place is dangerous. I like it. You expecting a kiss?
It was Joker. You're not safe here. No one is.
9 lives, remember?
I need to locate where the bullet entered the court and where it impacted.
Pretty easy. I think I took too long, like, to find this out the first couple of times I did it. And then, right here, just found it immediately. Okay, then...
The bullet hit the floor here. Now, where did it enter the room?
Yes, see, for the first... whenever I played it recently, I swear I thought I entered through the other
will lead me
window.
to the shooter.
Look at that. Batman Arkham Origins would like kind of experiment with and like greatly expand upon this kind of like crime scene deconstruction stuff and like crime scene analysis. I'm gonna go through the back since I believe
Protocol
down here in like
commence in 10 hours.
unless I'm not going backwards, but like I believe down here or something. Or like somewhere there is is where Calendar Man just lives in a cell. Yeah, and I'm not sure. It might not be available at the moment. I think I might have to come back later to find Calendar Man. Is this the way that I came in? No, I don't think so.
Is he still in there?
I think so. I can hear someone in there.
Keep that door.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find Calendar Man whenever I rummage through here. Yeah, but did you know that if you speak to Calendar Man on like specific holidays, you get different pieces of dialogue? Yeah, I knew. Boy. That's like a part of the completion of the game. As how many pieces of dialogue. Well, I don't think it's a necessary part of completion, but it's like a cool Easter egg. And I want to try it out for like every single holiday. I guess you want to leave because I know there's a specific like Catwoman mission where you go back to this courthouse and you get to find Calendar Man.
Target in sight.
Batman, he's here.
Yeah, this kind of feels a bit handholdy with him just like directly pointing to like where you need to go.
This outside to freeze to death. Crazy. What's the bat doing here?
I don't like whenever those glide kicks don't work.
Batman. It's Batman.
They just completely forgot that I was there after the after just like a second of me disappearing. These people have friggin' goldfish memory. You know, no one ever said that like criminals are smart, especially not the ones that like freaking murder people.
I'm at the church. It looks like Harley Quinn is inside.
That dreadful woman is no doubt setting
I
a
remember
trap
this
for you.
part.
Don't worry, Alfred. Quinn never was too smart.
This is like your first. This part is kind of in the game. It's supposed to be like your first taste of the combat. Or no, not the combat. Like the stealth takedown missions. I guess there's just a second entrance. There's a second door. I just took that punch from Harley.
These people all get a bullet in
I
their
should have known
heads.
that I had to deflect that.
I think he should do what he says. It would be a shame to get blood all over my nice new outfit. What do you think, Batbrain? Like it? What am I saying? Of course you do. Who wouldn't?
Ha ha.
So anyway, here's the deal. Mr. J is really not up to a visit right now. He's not feeling himself. Well, actually, he was earlier, but that's not what I meant. He's not doing so good, and that idiot doctor I sent from here didn't help. I've seen more smarts from these bozos.
I'm gonna do some cinematic camera work, just like basically
Funny, kill him.
with the camera around. And then this is where you get introduced to the idea of dropping smoke pellets. Yeah, I'm basically just
Attacking
spoiling
armed
the
thugs
sections
head-on is
for
suicide.
you, like right
I
before
need to
play through
disappear.
them.
Pick them off silently, one by one.
Don't you move, Batman. Just stay there and this will all end okay.
What do you mean, end okay? She left us alone with Batman.
Keep it
I
together.
wonder
He's
how much I
ours.
can walk forward
What's he
before
gonna
they
do?
just like start shooting.
Good point. I mean, it's not like he has a reputation for breaking free of traps and smashing people's faces. Oh no, that's right.
I don't
That's
know.
exactly what he does.
I don't feel like
I
risking.
said stay calm. I got a gun pointing at his damn head. Where's he gone?
Vanished. He disappeared.
This is where the chaos starts.
They don't know where I am.
Screw that.
Good. Let's
gonna
keep it
get
that
us.
way. Time to survey the room. Plan out
And
my
there's like
tactics.
the gargoyles
Four
that you
thugs,
like
all armed,
hang
2
on
hostages.
to.
This
like,
is gonna be
survey
easy.
the area from.
need to get
Of
out
course,
of
I
here.
have to sit through like this
gonna get
Batman
us.
dialogue before I can
Batman.
actually
Can
do
you hear
these.
me? Try and get us and these people die.
I won't stop him. Oh man, I'm gonna die in here.
He's got a hostage. I can glide to the scaffolding above him without being seen, and take him down from there.
I forget how I got this birth. I mean, why I can't spoil. I think I like got this game specifically like for I believe my 12th birthday, and that's how I got it.
You'll be okay. Wait here and don't make a noise.
Leave now. The bitch has a
Yeah, they
hole
beat
in his
for
head.
this. This like kind of combat section is a bit handfully. They kind of just like the game kind of
If I
just
can
like
get behind those two without
tells
being
you
seen,
directly.
I can take them both in
directly
one
tells
move.
you what to do for most of this. And I love these double takedowns. It's like
You're
really
safe.
being able to
Stay
land
quiet.
on takedowns. Especially because I'm not usually that good at these like predator missions. Yeah, I think that's what they're
Stay
called,
back,
predator
Bat.
missions.
Stay back.
Child predator missions.
That idiot thinks he's safe in the confessional. He's just made it easier for me to get in behind him.
Is this what you do? Oh yeah, there's the destructible wall. I probably should have, like... And then you just straight up do a takedown. First I thought you would have to, like, get at the explosive
The room is
gel.
secure.
Do I even have it?
You're safe now.
Yeah, I do have it at this stage of the game. I do like that the beginning of each game, you don't, like, lose everything that you, every single item that you earned in the last game. Just only some of them. And then this is where you have to talk to the people. I'm not very good at, like, let's playing through these, like, really dialogue-y sections of games. Oh, and at this point,
okay, people, listen up. We're in control here, not these
what you're
animals.
supposed to do isn't really obvious,
I want this
because,
place
like,
locked
at this
down
point
tight.
you don't have
all
the,
medical staff check
you
supplies.
don't
Find
have,
out
like,
if anything was taken.
Whatever that thing is called that, like, fixes.
I don't know if any of you just noticed, but
like,
Batman
makes
just saved our
those,
asses.
like, electrical
If anyone can
things
find her, he'll
above
do.
that, that
okay, does everyone understand?
doors, like, run.
Look after the wounded, keep the bad guys out. We're a team.
I actually
Let's keep
forget
it
how to
that
get
way.
out of here, so I might just, like, stall for a minute.
Thank
Here's
God you
something.
got here, Batman.
After what happened at the asylum, I thought you'd settle for a quiet desk job.
Yeah, right. When Sharp closed down the asylum, it turned out there wasn't much work for an ex-security guard who failed to stop a mass breakout. This is the only work I can get.
What happened back there wasn't
yeah,
your
but
fault,
it was a
Cash.
pretty crazy
What was
breakout.
Harley
Like, you
Quinn
know, you
doing
can't really
here?
blame
That crazy bitch busted
like
in a
a
couple of
cop for
hours
not
ago
being
with the
able to
rest of
stop
these
that.
idiots. Took something up the tower, then blew up the staircase.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
Wait, sorry, Batman, I forgot. A couple of them grabbed one of the docks. Quinn said something about needing her to fix up the Joker.
If she's alive, I'll find her.
I won't spoil.
You
quite
concentrate
yet,
on
like,
securing
what
this church.
is wrong with
It should
the
keep you
Joker.
all safe.
Well, unless you played like if you played like the last game, you might be able to
She's one of the good ones.
ensue like what it was if you play it to the end. Yeah, of course. The funny thing about this is that I played this game like before. I started playing this game before I finished Batman Arkham Asylum. And this game just like blatantly in the open, no hiding. It has like just blatant spoilers for Batman for like Batman Arkham Asylum. And then like I watched and they believe I watched like I picked up this game like only recently. But yeah, Batman Arkham Knight.
There's the gun.
Basically,
It looks like it's being controlled remotely by Joker.
That game just like completely spoils. I'm saying too many times. Aborted. Abortion. Just like completely spoils the ending of this game.
Well, look who it is. I haven't seen you for... How long has it been? Let's see. There was an asylum, some monsters, and oh, that's right. You left me to die. You probably don't remember it that way, but who cares?
Yeah, spoilers
you just
for the,
need to worry
for the
about
first
the
game.
bombs. Hurry up now. Clock's ticking.
Which I only completed like the first game recently. Usually I like make the moment tenser by like letting the bomb tick down a
I've got
bit
a lock on the signal
I,
used to remotely control the sniper rifle.
before I like get out of the
Joker's
building.
behind this.
Yeah, I just kind of like let it.
Any doubt?
The radio signal should lead me right to him.
I hate that like trying to do the glide kick while you're already gliding means you like let go of the X button and like the A button. It means that like pressing X just like completely just like doesn't allow you to glide kick from there when you press X, which is the command that they give you. So that's like really annoying. I kind of wish that was stopped, that was like fixed. Like maybe you could let go of like the glide button for a second before you actually stop gliding. Even though that might end up causing other problems in the game. Maybe if you like, I don't know if I've tried like pressing the glide button. and the, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm a bit rusty on commentary at the moment since I'm just not used to doing these right now. Oh, I can't RB over to there. Sometimes I completely forget that it's called grappling. Hey, what's my destination? Oh, whoops.
Are you sure about this?
Kill us if we go back there. And you saw what happened when Batman went to court.
Maybe Two-Face is still okay, you know?
Things that, like, one thing, I haven't really had any ongoing running stories, or whatever, so far in this Let's Play, which usually, like, telling a story is often, like, how I get my best commentary. But I'm not usually very good at, like, keeping an ongoing story going on for, like, a whole Let's Play. There's VR training.
Augmented reality training online.
I don't think I've ever actually done. Well, no, I've done some VR training, but I haven't done that much VR training in this game. Okay, actually, where it was the direction that I'm supposed to go. I'm a little bit confused. Did it just flash me being like 90 miles away from that? I'm sorry you're not getting the best glowing commentary. Okay, actually, what direction is this?
Nice and warm up in that tower.
It was so easy for me to find this last time. It seems that every direction I go, it just leads to, like, the number counting down. Oh, I think that this is the right direction. How did I not find this? Find this earlier. I forget, like, what I go to next. Is it like the steel mill or something? Oh, I think I know what it is. It's, I think this is called the steel mill, the industrial district. Yeah. Anyways, I had some wacky things going on before I started this Let's Play. Like, there was the...
Joker's PA say he digs anyone?
Like, I think I had something like wacky going on with the...
Listen up,
oh yeah, this is the area. I think I had something like wacky going on with, for some reason, something that was like stalling my gameplay for me to start Let's Playing. Was like, I just, for some reason, the...
superhero coming in here and stopping his recuperation. That's where you come in,
supposed to go
moron.
in a different
You
way.
need to
But for some reason I dealt with like just the wackiest and most extreme. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. The wackiest and most extreme controller drift I've ever had to deal with in like my entire life. It was so frustrating, and even after like turning off the controllers on and off multiple times, switching controllers and turning off the consoles, it took like a good 10 minutes before I could actually solve it. Well, not 10 minutes, but it was like way longer than it should have been. It was really annoying.
Okay, let's get this straight. The only way in is through rolling tunnels. Suppose the tunnel full of boiling water and poisonous gas. Yeah, we could build a boat. And the gas? Gas masks? So, let's get this straight.
Why'd the dialogue stop there? I think other stuff happened right before this. Also, this is probably the latest I don't know if this might be the latest I've recorded in Let's Play. It really doesn't feel like it's that late, but you know,
Alfred,
I'm an
I need to find a
eternal
route
night
into the
owl
Sionis steel
and
mill.
procrastinator, so you know, we often end up
Why didn't I think of
recording
that?
these videos like very late at night. Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock now. I'm usually not allowed to stay up this late or something like that.
The main chimney. Okay then.
You know, like, no one really makes the rules about this. Except for the people who do. Yeah, I just came off of, like, a 5-hour gaming session right before this, which is not long for, like, a lot of people, but very long for me. And I played, like, mostly a lot of Batman, or Arkham City and Arkham Origins. I also like, just relaxed and played some, like, Lego Harry Potter while I listened to, like, High Guy Rules videos, which is a pastime that I've brought up. I don't usually do it this time of year,
from the
but
furnace
I was, like,
will boil me alive. I need to cool down the coals somehow.
to, like, some of his Halloween videos and stuff. You know, he did that whole Nick War tree. You're gonna want to put some big spacing in between those two words. And it's also just like a very cheesy name. You know, yeah, I usually watch that kind of stuff just to relax. So I grew up with, like, a lot of Nickelodeon stuff. Any content discussing that is pretty nostalgic. What do you mean drop? I was gonna say, what do you mean drop down? What, just drop down into the lava? No, there's a platform there. Okay, let's see. Shimmy across the edges. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to move the camera just to shimmy. That doesn't make sense. Oh, walk on railing. This is like an extremely dangerous thing that probably should have gotten Batman killed realistically if this game existed in any, like, realistic era of logic. Somehow this challenge ends up, like, just being super easy. Until I'm supposed to select this, where is the destructible? Well, I guess it's the destructible floor. It's not a destructible wall this time. Yeah, you know, I've been hanging out. I've been, like, relaxing. The only real parts that were stressful were me, like, just desperately trying to get the Let's Play ready right before this. I'm hoping to get more into the swing of this because this, since I'm not used to this doesn't feel the best right now. That's clearly a fake Riddler trophy. What's it telling me to crouch? Because I probably have to crouch over here. Oh yeah, and then this is one of the many times that you have to, like, use a batarang to flip off a switch, to flip off some, like, deadly smoke, which this technique I've tried to use in many areas where it doesn't apply, and but also there is many areas where it has applied. So some really dark and dingy, whatever these are. These aren't air ventilations. But by the way, the whole thing with, like, Batman, like, crouching around in the air vent, did I just go back to the same place I was before? Yeah, I just blatantly, like, regressed. I guess that's what happens when you have to, like, entertain your freaking audience of, like, 2 people, by, like, making consistent entertaining. You can even call it that with what I'm doing commentary. I think I'm supposed to go another way. Okay, please don't. This is just the way that I came from. How do I get over to there? Is there something I'm missing? So it is very dark. What the frick? Am I just going in circles? This is just the same no, I didn't find a different path. Well, and I think I found a corner that I haven't explored. Oh, it's over here. So it's basically just going through the same areas multiple times when it could have been over here. Oh, whoops. Don't touch the flames. That was something that I learned whenever I was very young, and yet many times I've disobeyed. the commands of many people through just merely trying to give me good advice to make me stay alive. You know, staying alive is overrated. Like both the song by the Bee Gees and just like the whole thing of like staying alive and, you know, not dying. That's just like, you know, not the best thing to do, especially whenever the world can be cruel.
The steam is blocking the exit. If I follow the pipe back, I may find a way to shut it down.
No, I might have had some. I don't think I had trouble with this the first time I played this. Look at that. Where's that pipe lead? We need to go know where that pipe is.
How's he connected to Joker and all this mess?
Okay. What's
Actually,
that?
I know. She's always freaking
Is
out.
the way the pipe blocked?
Joker really must be sick after all. I guess. I always figured he'd last forever. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's got something to do with all that crap back at Arkham Island. You saw what happened, right?
Only what was on the TV. He was like some
I guess
kind
for
of
some
freaking
consistent,
monster. He was huge.
commentary, I should
I thought
probably
he was
try.
gonna start ripping shoppers
Yeah,
out.
they're telling me to quick fire batarangs.
It's all normal.
Technique they learned pretty early on, and I'm pretty good at.
He looked like the Joker.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't buy it. This is all part of Joker's plan. It must be. He's gonna be fine. He's just screwing with
This feels
the
a little redundant just to go through the same areas over again. I think it's still pretty good game design. And then here's like takedown bit. So anyways, what I should probably talk to, where I'm absolutely pooning these Call of Duty thugs. Oh my Jesus, boy. Man, these people are so weak.
Best friend, don't judge someone
What I talk about is that there's been like multiple Batman films. However, there's been like very few that had like pop soundtracks. You know, like soundtracks outside of the like outside of just like the usual music, like instrumental orchestral music that every single film has. I'm not doing the best in this commentary. Well, at this commentary and this combat section. See, I'm usually better at this whenever I don't have to commentate, but since I'm like not used to commentating. Very rarely do I end like a combat encounter by taking down someone with batarangs. But you know, it works, so I should try it more.
You're supposed
anyways,
to be dead. Well, there's no way you're getting to Mr.
Batman
J.
'89
We're
actually has a
safe and
pretty
sound up
interesting
here.
soundtrack
You
made
can just
by
stay down there and burn.
Prince of all people. Yes, the artist Prince, and I have to say it's pretty good. I re-listened to it again
Alfred,
recently. I
Joker's
basically
holed up in the
re-listened,
manager's
like,
office
every
in the
album
steel mill.
I ever
I'm
listened
sure
to.
you'll find a way, sir.
On a
Of
second
course I
time on
will.
like a yearly basis.
Some of his goons dragged a
and
doctor
I'm
away.
probably
I'm going to
keep
find her
doing it.
first,
It's like a
then
very
deal
weird
with
thing.
Joker.
I don't do this for like any other medium. I don't like try to replay sections of games that I've played before exactly a year later. So sometimes I even change up the order to like what I feel like listening to in that specific moment. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go somewhere else and do something else because like the I don't have like the electric thing that like allows this to like go and move that that crane thing. I had a bit of trouble with this because I didn't listen to the dialogue, but I believe I know what they're talking about. See this? I believe this is the area they need to go. Oh, for a trophy, this is gonna be like the first Riddler trophy I get in this location. Cryptographic sequencer, the first.
This security panel won't unlock without the city municipal codes.
This is a cool thing. believe the first time I played this, I just got like some serious. The first time I replayed this recently, that was like the second time I replayed this. I got like some serious video game fatigue around this part, and just like did not want to keep playing. Just like went to like just watch YouTube videos on the computer. Because I got like exhausted from it. I believe that came after like a full day of school and stuff. And this is your second like Predator mission combat encounter. Still don't remember the story reason why you need to like go
Have you
over
forgotten
here and do this.
about a boyfriend?
Way I hear it, the whole world will have forgotten about her boyfriend soon enough. Then
I think I started by like throwing batarangs at these people to like distract them. And then I think once you like get a batarang, they're alerted to their position.
That's the best you can do.
But they're only alerted to your past position.
Came from over here, I'm sure of it. I'm not scared, you hear me? I'm not scared of you.
I think I probably could have been able to take this guy out like silently.
So, how many times have you really seen the bat?
I told you, too many.
And how many times did you pee your pants?
Yeah, I'll just take out this guy solely
Throwing
with like a
another batarang
batarang.
will give away my position.
I gave away my position. Come on. And I didn't lose that much health.
What's wrong with you? You trying to kill a freaking elephant?
It's Batman. He's here. He's gonna get us, man.
Nah, you hit him. You must have.
Go and look. I'll cover you.
Screw you, man. You go. I'll cover you.
I'm the one
Shit,
who hit him.
try to silently. No, I'm gonna.
How about we both just
I'm
stay
determined
here?
to
Cover it together
take
over
this
there.
guy down with his,
Yeah, okay. Good idea.
slowly with the batarang.
It came from over here.
Unless
I'm
I can
sure of it.
somehow sneak
I'm
behind
not
him.
scared, you hear me? I'm not scared of you. Where the hell are you? What?
I guess that maybe wasn't the best way to handle it. And then I know the other guys are really easy to get because get down because I can just do a silent double takedown. I know there's like probably a better way of doing this, but like whatever. I just like messing with these guys with the batarang. But anyways, going back to like the Prince soundtrack made by just Prince, not Prince in the Revolution. I believe. Well, it could have had the Revolution pin. I don't know. I'm not really even that familiar with like Prince and what he does and what his music is like. I get like an idea of his general style, mostly from this album, but also like just from how he was in pop culture. Oh wait, I don't even need the explosive gel. I just like dive through this door. Well, if I can get. Wait, wait, hold on. What the frick? Wait, actually, did they just make a phallic symbol with those? Well, kind of. It almost looks like that. Actually, it doesn't look like that a whole lot. Maybe I have a dirty mind or something stupid. By the way, I'm still angry at this. I don't even feel like talking about this whole story right now. Maybe for like another Let's Play, but this like kind of really annoys me now. Is like about this one situation where like this stupid kid like said that I had a dirty mind over like something like just stupid that indicated like absolutely nothing. Oh shit.
Get this way covered here. Don't let him get in. Huh?
Could probably do better at this. This is probably gonna be the last thing that I'm gonna do before I finish the Let's Play.
Sounds like someone's come to save you.
Yes. Anyway, speaking of like the Prince soundtrack for the Batman movie, like I said, I think it's pretty good, and I think it like kind of has all the hallmarks. It, like kind of prints stuff, at least from what I've heard. And like, it's really, I think it's a pretty decent representation of what he does. I think the strongest song was like the only song that was a hit from the album, that being the song "That Dance." I believe this is the only guy left. Yeah, I can just like.
What?
There's probably more interesting ways I could go with these Predator combat encounters, but I thought she was in here. Oh! There's more people? Okay, is that the last of them? I should have... Oh no, there's one in there with a...
I'm running out of idiot henchmen! Stop him!
Don't move!
See, that was not a very good way of handling it, I don't think. See, because these...
What the hell?
Please get me out of
Yeah,
this thing.
yeah, I don't think I didn't have the cooldown, so I couldn't like do the drop the smoke pellets again.
What's
It was
wrong with these
back to the
people?
Prince
That crazy
soundtrack.
woman
Like I
thinks I can
said, the
fix the Joker.
strongest song was probably
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood.
That
Some kind of
Dance,
toxin.
which is the
It's
only
killing him.
one
He blames
to
something
become
called
a hit,
Titan.
which is basically just like
Titan? Yeah. Do you know what he's talking about?
Just
He
like
kept going
a
on about
big
his last laugh.
7-minute like wank fest of all of the like tropes of
What's happening?
of like
How does she
late
know what we were
80s
saying?
funk,
Get that door sealed up
like
nice
kind of
and
funk
tight,
pop,
boys.
rock
We don't
stuff.
want that
You know,
fireman
that
escaping
Prince is known for,
At least
with
they
like
won't be
all
getting
kinds
in.
of samples
They're
from
safe,
the movies and stuff. It's just really good. Maybe it's not the best.
Wait
song.
here,
There's other ones they like the Future.
What the hell are you doing?
Which is like kind of
I need to get out of here.
the opener, and
Someone
it's like a
needs to
better,
stop
more
Joker.
atmospheric track. Yeah, the
Stay here. You'll be safe.
yeah, Bat Dance gets pretty crazy.
If you
with
hear
some of,
anyone
like,
coming,
the
hide.
samples,
I'll be back.
The, like dialogue from the movie at the end is just like really fun. There's also the song "Party Man," which notably plays in the movie. It plays over the sequence where Joker's trashing the art museum. Yeah, trashing the art museum. Because no, the song "Trust," which is also a stronger one, but maybe not like the best track, is I forget what to do here. It's like this with your new gadget. But yeah, see the song "Trust."
I should head back to the loading bay.
That plays
It's the
over,
only
like,
route
the
to
sequence
Joker.
where Joker like goes and like and like wastes and throws out like all of the like money on the crowd. Of course, what turns out to be in like some of the comic adaptations and like the
It's
original
not a
script
plan,
to be
it's a
fake
suicide
money
note.
with like
I'm not
counterfeit
scared
money
of him.
with his face
The
on
door's
it,
welded
which I
shut,
wish
and
actually
he's
made the
just
final
some
movie
freak in a costume.
as like that being his fake money. 'Cause
Okay,
that would like
then
tie
you
in with
stand
the
in
sign,
front.
Why?
Like the
You chicken.
line that he says
You
produced
two
in the
just
movie
shut the
of,
hell
like,
up and get ready.
I won my face.
I don't
on
like
$1
this any more
bill.
than you do.
I know I'm
one
rambling at
chance.
this point. I
They
don't know
were
if you
all
even got
jumping
that.
together.
But, it's like a pretty cool detail that I wish was like actually in the movie, but apparently it wasn't. Double takedown. Good opportunity for a double takedown, and I didn't notice that because the quick fire electrical charge command apparently took priority on the screen. Wait, what do you mean quick fire electrical charge? I don't even see an electrical charge accepting device thing over here. Yeah. And I guess the weakest song, on the record would have to be like the 6-minute ballad, which I think I don't think was made for the movie, or no, I think it was, but it was just like a lot less interesting to like anything else in the movie. The like nearly 7-minute ballad scandalous. It's just like kind of, you know, boring 80s cheese that like, well, it was probably like the best, most interesting track with like the most depth whenever like it came out in the 80s. You know, the one that like everyone would like. I think this is the door that I came in from. I don't remember. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure I came in through here. Just like I'll probably just like ramble over random gameplay footage. I doubt I'll ever get anywhere else after this, but yeah, it's just like kind of a boring 80s ballad. This probably like, you know, nice and profound for the time, but like really those kind of like slower things, well they're good at the time, like just haven't aged well. And often like I think a lot of the more bombastic, energetic music of the 80s, really most past decades, is like kind of the best stuff. Forget what you do. So this is a locked door, but I don't see an electrical charge thing. Just fire it directly over the door. Wait, no, this doesn't lead me anywhere. Yeah, and this thing is still recording. Oh, by the way, one funny thing I wanted to say was that, so, you might have noticed that all my previous videos have been in, like, a very wimpy 1080p, no, not 1080p, 480p, like, just very weak sauce, wimpy quality, to them, and apparently and I didn't really know how to change it, but apparently it turns out that the whole time my Xbox 360 has just been in like 144p, no, 480p mode, which I was honestly surprised by, because I thought like 480p looked a lot worse than like what my what like this gameplay footage that I recorded, or like what I watched on like the Xbox turned out. But like it's just so much better to record in 1080p. I probably won't record like every video in 1080p, just because like it takes up a lot of storage space on my drive for shorter videos.
Hello? Is this thing on?
But yeah, I'm just rambling and I'm not really getting anywhere. I'll probably complete this section. I bet I missed like an important line of dialogue. I'll probably complete this section like off screen before the next Let's Play. Yeah, but so basically I'm not getting anywhere, but I have so many things I want to talk about. But I think, but now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I think I should just leave it off here. So, goodbye. I haven't done this in so long. I guess my outro thing. Okay, so just remember, the mollusk lingers with its wandering eye.